Warfest shooter.
All right, we're back.
So,
Warner Bros.
choice, because here
E3 section.
Back for Blood.
I only know them from movies. Apparently, they're gonna show more of that Back 4 Blood game.
Hello and welcome to the Back 4 Blood PvP showcase.
I'll turn up their audio because it's a little quiet.
Back 4 Blood is an upcoming 4-player co-op zombie
Hopefully,
shooter
is that better?
made by
Can
the
you hear me
creators
and
of
can you hear
Left 4
the?
Dead.
Can you
They
hear
were diving
them?
deeper into
Hopefully,
the new PvP mode called
it's loud
Swarm,
enough.
how it works, and what you'll be doing. Maybe even a little bit of strategy.
I
We'll also talk
don't.
with Turtle Rock's
I mean,
lead
it's
game
interesting.
designer
I've
on
never
Back
really
4 Blood,
played.
Brandon
Yeah, I want to see that
Yanez,
Hogwarts,
to help piece it all
the
together.
Harry Potter
Before
thing.
we get there, though, let's start off with the reveal of a brand new PvP trailer and see what it's like in action.
I mean, they've already shown like 50 different things about this game. I don't know how much more they can show that would make it interesting or any more interesting. It looks cool, right? Like, I know Left 4 Dead is top notch, but then again, maybe that's all they have, right? And maybe my expectations, I don't really know what to expect with the Warner Bros. We're kind of just waiting 30 minutes for the PC gaming show, so might as well watch this in the meantime. Anyways, Featherhead found out apparently the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters will be sold individually, as I thought. I don't know why not a collection though, but maybe my guess is maybe it's going to be individually on Steam and mobile, even though Final Fantasy 1 to 6 are already on Steam and mobile. Not the Pixel remasters, but... And also, I wonder if Pixel remaster means 4:3 or 16:9. You know what I mean? Like, will it be widescreen somehow? That'd be awesome. My guess is it's gonna come out on Steam and mobile first, and then maybe, hopefully, like a collection, like a bundle, right? On the Switch or consoles. Once it's like all finished. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like that kind of bootleg. And it's just gonna be called the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster or whatever. That'd be awesome. It is perfect for the Switch. Out of all those, I've played 4 and 6.
That was intense. So there you have it, guys.
Number
Back
4 I
4
played on the
Blood
DS though.
PvP
6
mode
I have on the
Swarm.
Super
To learn more about
Nintendo.
it and to take a deep dive into the gameplay and the
I'd like to
mechanics,
play the other
we
ones
have
if they
Turtle
had
Rock's
kind of
lead
like
designer
some,
on Back 4 Blood, Brandon Yanez.
not as tedious,
Brandon,
I guess.
Can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration of this new PvP mode and what makes it fun and unique?
Of course, so just like our previous titles, we really enjoy bringing new ideas to the table while retaining the spirit of the genre that we're working in. So Back 4 Blood's
I mean, it looks
PvP is
pretty.
heavily inspired
I'll give
by
them
our
that.
previous titles that mix survival, fast action, massive monsters, and a touch of horror. So our goal is to make a balanced and fun PvP mode
Final
with just as much
Fantasy
replayability as the main campaign.
So what's the structure of the PvP like? Do you play in rounds? Can you play as
Pixel
both
Remastered?
cleaners and ridden in one match, or are we swapping between the two?
Yeah, so it's played as a best of 3 match. Teams
Pixel
of 4 take
Remaster
turns swapping
Collection.
between the ridden and cleaner players. The job of the cleaners is to scavenge supplies, find a good place.
Some people are saying
on
it's
the
a
map to
collection,
fortify
some are
their
saying it's
position and try to
individual.
outlast as long as they can.
Presenting the
Ridden
ultimate
is
2D
main
remasters of the
objective is to kill
first
cleaners as
6
fast as
Final
they can.
Fantasy
So this
games.
is achieved by choosing the right ridden to counter the other team's strategy, using mutation upgrades, and by coordinating attacks with other AIs and players. As the round progresses, the swarm moves in, so this increases the size of the ridden attacks.
I literally looked over to my Switch when the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster series was announced and smiled. Then I saw it was on mobile and PC only, and I was like, I guess he made a derpy face.
As the cleaners is the winner.
Now, I understand you can play as all the different cleaners in both co-op and PvP. Do you have
That's
a
like the
favorite
only
character?
thing Squeenix had,
So I have a
though.
couple. I play Mom a lot.
I'm so
She's a badass
sad.
with a sawed-off shotgun. She adds a lot of survivability to the team. She can also instantly help teammates that have fallen during battle. All of our cleaners have special perks, so that one is hers.
Let's jump into another trailer that goes a little more in
He
depth
Switch has
on
a
the
smiley
Ridden's
face.
progression
I was
to
just
PvP.
reading
Check
something,
it
I
out.
don't know. Hopefully, please, Capcom. It's not today, it's tomorrow. I would love a new Mega Man, but hopefully, I really hope Nintendo has something to It's just like I said, the virus, right? Like, on one hand, the virus really bootlegged everyone, right? Development had to be... what happened there? Development probably, you know, bootlegged because of... What's going on with the stream? It's all weird. The virus, right? Like, probably bootlegged a lot of things, so I'm not surprised. You know, that, you know, there's not really that much to get excited for. Just keep that in mind. Even then, even with that said though, you know, I love E3 because I want to get excited and pumped, you know? Like, that's what it's here for.
Okay, so Brandon, we just saw that each different Ridden has their own variants as well as their own mutations on each variant. So can you expand a little more on these special abilities and how they work?
Sure. So at the start of each round, players can choose between 9 playable Ridden, each with their own unique abilities. So for example, the Stalker can pounce a player and pull them away from their team, or an Exploder.
It doesn't really say much. I'm at the official Square Enix, you know,
Now, knowing
page.
that each Ridden has these different abilities,
And it
how
literally
do they
says the
change
exact
and
same
improve
thing.
throughout,
Individually
the match
released
and improve the Ridden's
1
chance
to
of
6.
So as the Ridden battle against the cleaners, they
I mean, it has been kind of rusty. And you know what? IGN's Expo at least kept it interesting, right? Look, I'm gonna admit, I was kind of, you know, I don't know. I was kind of taken aback. They just had one trailer after another and after another. They kept it moving, but like I said, blame the virus, right? The virus bootlegged everything.
If the cleaners are really sticking together,
I'm surprised we even have an E3. That's the thing.
It's going to cause them to spread out, right?
After what
This is
happened
gonna
last
open up
year.
a whole bunch of opportunities for your other Ridden players to attack, right? So if you get them to spread out and there's a Stalker nearby, Stalker used the Chaos to grab one of the cleaners and drag them off into the swarm. The Wretch's Vomit also slows their victims, so if a tall boy who's naturally pretty slow can attack one of those slow characters,
Legend of Mana.
Another good one.
Remaster. Do we already know about the Legend of Mana remaster, or was that new as well, Featherhead? Also, Legend of Mana, wasn't that the...
Ooh, sounds pretty brutal. So
That was the
with
Game
that
Boy
being
game,
said,
right?
which is your
Or was
favorite
that on the
one to play as?
PlayStation?
That has to be the tall boy. It's pretty easy to pick up and play, and have a lot of fun.
Oh, we already knew that? Okay. That was on the
Speaking of fun,
PlayStation 1,
let's
right?
talk about weapons now.
That's
Throughout
awesome.
the trailers, you can see a number of different weapons. Can you go a little deeper into what those
Yeah,
weapons are and
okay.
how they work?
So we really
Nintendo
wanted to
Direct? Yeah,
expand on the
okay.
amount
I
of
don't-
choices a
it's
player
been a
had
while.
in Back4Blood with their weapons.
been a
So
long
of course
week.
there's handguns, shotguns, LMGs, SMGs, sniper rifles, and a whole bunch of other types of weapons, each with sort of like a unique character feel to them.
Now, how deep does this weapon customization go? I really want to know. What are some of the different attachments and options, and how do they change the gameplay overall?
Absolutely. So there's a lot of different customization options for your weapons. So throughout the world, you can find scopes, silencers, stocks, sights, all
Oh,
that
okay.
good stuff.
Apparently,
You can mix
Final
and match
Fantasy
them
1
to
and
the
2
top
are not
options.
actually on
Last
PC
question. Do you
without
have a favorite
emulation.
type of weapon?
This will be
Absolutely. So,
those
as I
2
said
games
earlier,
PC
I really
debut.
enjoy playing mobs,
The
so
versions of
shotgun
3
is
and
definitely
4
top
on
of the list.
Steam
That's a solid choice.
and are
All right,
the
we've learned a
DS
little bit
remakes.
about how it all works, the cleaners, the
So this is the
Ridden,
first time a
mutations,
version
as
of
well as how
4
the
without the
customization
art
works
style
with
is
the
available.
weapons.
For
Thank you
3,
so much
the
for
third
joining me,
version is
Brandon.
only one that has been
Giving us a
officially
little bit more
released outside of
detail on
Japan as
Back4Blood's
well.
new PvP modes.
Oh yeah!
Thanks for
Final
having me.
Fantasy, wait, what
Can't
was
wait
it?
for
Number
everyone to get their
5,
hands on this
right?
game. We're all really excited.
I can't wait either. The good news is
I know that
you
was on
guys
the
won't have to wait too long.
Super
There's an open beta
Nintendo, but
coming
it
up
never
on August
got,
12th with an early access
that
portion
was only
on August
in
5th available
like
to those
Europe,
who
right? Or
pre-order.
Japan?
That's all for today, but Back4Blood still has a lot more to reveal in the coming months, so stay tuned. Bye.
I hope they're not bootleg though. Because I love Final Fantasy 6, and if I can get a widescreen version of that, no bootleg, right? The music's intact, I would love that. I'd prefer a full, you know, Octopath Traveler 2.5D. Did she say Slay Tuned? She might have. I didn't. I didn't hear.
And there you got it, folks. Back4Blood looks awesome. PvP mode. That was actually
Are you telling me that's it? Was that seriously it? That's not cringe, it's funny. You old man. I guess that's it. Okay.
Actually, a pleasant surprise for me. When I played the game, you know,
Alright, that's it. That's WB. Whatever it's called, Warner Bros.
and when the,
I guess they
was
did
out, I think
say it
the
was
alpha
just
for the
gonna be
term
about that
it was, you
game.
know, a single
I
player
thought there'd be
fashion.
something
It's
more.
amount of the versus and the
You
win
know?
where it's you're going to die, but here you have to try and rack up as big of a time as possible.
I'm just gonna keep it going. I was gonna
And, like, really
end it
it makes very
there,
distinct from the campaign mode,
but
which
they
makes
still
things
have
sometimes
like 20
And Alba,
minutes
you
to
and I both come
go.
from an esports background. You know, I see something like that. It looks different. And
They
we
still
know
have
Turtle
about
Rock's
20 minutes to
history,
go, so I'm gonna
having
give them
tried different,
the benefit
games
of the
and different
doubt.
unorthodox
I'm not really
multiplayer
paying
games,
attention. I'm
in the
just
past,
I'm
but
looking at the Final
I
Fantasy.
think
I
that
want to
there's some
learn.
potential there for some fun competition.
I think that I don't know if I see it as like a full esport, but like
Agreed.
a Twitch
I guess it's
Rivals
too
or
early.
something, or,
It's
like,
too
some
early
fun
to say
competitions, like we get a couple G4
how these
hosts
remasters will
together.
work.
Shameless
We
plug.
start playing shameless plug. I got you, Jerry. Shameless plug, and then we all play
But
together.
it would make
we're
sense,
the
right?
zombies, We're the good guys. and
Final
we do it
Fantasy
in real
1,
life.
2,
No,
3,
I wouldn't
4,
want to do that in
5,
real life,
6.
especially not after the
Bring
week
it to
we
the
had.
Switch.
Uh,
7
Brandon,
we already
though,
have. 8 we
I
have.
know you're a
9 we
single player
have.
guy, but I know you
10,
also
10
play
2 we
a decent
have.
amount of Left 4 Dead,
11
so
is an
because of this
online
Back 4
game.
Blood,
12 we have.
What I like about it is, yes, it is, you know,
13
PvP,
we
but
don't
it still
have.
pulls back to
You know,
the
13
single-player,
Lightning 1, 2, and
experience
3.
very well, and I think for that reason it should appeal
14
to
is
folks
also
who
an
maybe
online
don't
game.
really want to dive into
15
PvP,
we have
but
Pocket
enjoy,
Edition.
you know, the gameplay
If they
mechanics.
bring
I
this
think there's
collection
actually
over,
a
we
character or a
technically
class
have
just for people like me in the
like
PvP, and
90%
that's
of
explode.
Final Fantasy
Yeah,
games on the
I'm gonna
Switch.
die a lot,
That would be
but if I
so
can take out
cool.
a few enemies with me, I don't mind dying so much.
Yeah,
You're playing 14 right now,
It's
the
all right
online
to just
one?
run up there, blow yourself up a
That's
few
awesome.
times. You know
My
what,
brother's
man,
playing
Michael,
it too,
looks like it's gonna
with
be a
his
good time.
pals, like
Do
a
you-
free
do you feel
trial or
like,
something.
like this is something that you can pick up and play.
I can't
repeated
do
sessions
MMOs.
of?
I'd get addicted.
Yeah, I miss having that game.
The
where
Final
I could
Fantasy
just, like,
would probably
play
be
with
the
my
only
friends
one
back
I'd
home and
play,
just be
but
really
I
loud and
can't.
ignorant over comms. Like Left 4 Dead is 1000%
Yeah,
that
Switch
game
probably
for us.
can't
We could just wow
handle
out
14.
on Discord or whatever. But it's really exciting in the sense that, you know, when you think about it, Left 4 Dead was a source mod. And
Yeah.
so, like,
I'm just saying, like, it's cool that, you know, if it's on the Switch, that'd be awesome, right?
This is their opportunity to kind of bring back that.
Because, like I
that
said,
magic
like,
of
I never
Left 4
thought,
Dead,
you
but,
know,
like, do it
7
on a much bigger
remaster,
scale.
8
And,
and
like, that
9,
presentation
let
that we
alone
saw, it's
10,
like, yo,
10
we're
2,
going all in on
and
this
12,
world, all these
whatever
classes,
come to the
these different
Switch.
characters. Yo,
But
it's gonna
here
be
we are.
wild and all sorts of stuff. So
Like, that's
it's
how I was
really-
able to
it's really
finally, you
promising
know,
because that
finish Final
format,
Fantasy
that
9.
foundation is
And
strong
it became
enough
one of my
already. That can
favorites.
carry
Like,
a
that
new
game was
game,
top
but if
notch.
you put on, like,
And
a
it's
lot of
because
mechanics
of
on top
the
that,
And
quality
funny
of
enough,
life
we did
features
not
that I was
mention,
able to
that
actually finally,
Back
you
4
know,
Blood was
sit
also
through it.
on the Xbox,
Because I'll
press
admit,
briefing as
you
well.
know,
So you
it was a little
actually saw
slow
a few of
running
the
around the
different elements that are gonna
overworld.
be coming to this game.
And
Something
so,
that
you
I
know,
love
being
about
able to, like,
giant
fast
monsters. Giant
forward
monsters
were
always-
awesome,
Oh,
you
giant
know?
monsters are freaking amazing.
And
We
so,
saw, I think they
these
said, like,
pixel
9 playable
remasters,
ridden
Yeah.
you could
I wonder, like,
fighting.
will
The
it
huge
be...
monster that we ended up seeing, which was,
When
like,
I
the
hear
size
pixel
of a building,
remaster,
just
it
came
sounds
in,
like
so
they're
I'm
just
trying to figure
gonna,
out, like, okay, cool, so
you
we're
know,
co-oping
make
this, we're
them
getting in there, we're
widescreen or
taking him
something,
down
right? But they look
together.
exactly how they
But
look.
then also very excited for the
But I want to know,
PvP
will there
elements.
be, like,
I just
save
can't wait
states?
to
Will
just
there
throw
be,
up on
like,
friends. Can't do it in
you
real
know,
life,
fast
so may as
forward
well do it in
options?
game.
Yeah.
Will there be quality of life options? Maybe more balancing? Because I hear, like I said, I hear the original, you know, 3 Final Fantasies on the NES are really... They're not really balanced that well, right? Like, they're a little rusty.
Honestly, in middle school, and all my friends were older.
So is it going to be like like a ROM?
Yeah.
Like an updated ROM with widescreen? Or is it going to be like an actual, you know, kind of like a remaster? I don't know. It's too early to say, but like Squeenix, why spend 10 years on your bootleg Marvel and Guardian and Galaxy and not like
Well, you know,
show
if there's
me
one
or
thing a
talk
game
more
like
about
Back 4
that?
Blood is good for, it's good for yelling at friends and having a good time. And one friend
Something
who I
actually
love yelling
interesting
at,
they
It's
had.
Greg Miller, who's over with Jackie. Greg, take it away.
I don't know.
Thank you, Golden Boy. Always a pleasure to yell at you. Avi's new.
Wait, are they finished?
Adult
Adult
brain.
brain.
I'm guessing they're finished. I don't know what heart radio.
And what year does the adult
Hello, you
brain-
beautiful-
Oh,
You know what we
shit.
want? Let's keep talking a little bit about Back 4 Blood.
I was gonna say all of ours is still forming, so
Exactly right. I'm
yeah,
doing
we
more,
still got a long way.
I'm hurting mine more than I'm helping. it at this point, I think.
Final
What
Fantasy,
did you think? PvP, Back 4 Blood.
RPGs.
Oh my goodness, I absolutely
RPGs.
love everything I've seen.
Square and Enix used to be
Since the
two
first
separate
trailer, to be
companies, and
completely
they
honest,
both
and then I've just been, like,
made
tracking
top-notch
every
RPGs back in
single
the
YouTube video
NES
that I
and
can get
Super
my hands
Nintendo
on.
days,
And,
as well as
actually,
on the, you know,
co-founder, Phil
old
Robb, it was,
like
in some
PCs.
YouTube video, and he was like,
And
you know,
then
we've had to
over
sit
time,
back
they
the
just
last
like,
10
hey,
years and watch
whoop,
other people riff
let's
on something we created.
let's
And
come
I feel
together.
like he's like, y'all,
And now it's Square
I'm bringing
Enix,
it
and still RPGs.
100%. We're gonna give you cleavers
But
with depth. We're gonna give you ridden with depth.
Yeah.
You know, we just heard Ovaly, and we heard Golden Boy talking about the
Well,
potential for
Warner
esports
Bros.
here. And, you know, I was talking to you. I said,
Not
wow,
really
do you
that
think there could be
interesting.
the
Like I said,
potential
it's
for that?
nice
So a lot of
that
people
they have
think
their
that as
own
well.
thing. If you want
I
to know
think
more
they're
about
bringing
this
their
game,
A
because I know it's
game,
kind of a
and I
big
have
deal.
loved
It's just I don't
everything
really.
I've seen.
I adored.
I haven't really
Left 4
played it,
Dead,
and
but
I'm sure I would enjoy it a lot
co-op.
too.
Yeah.
If I played
never got-
Left 4
never been a
Dead with, you know,
PvP
some
You're a
person.
lover,
buddies,
not a fighter.
some
Well, it's
pals,
interesting
right?
to get to this point
Yeah,
now,
Kingdom
you know, in
Farts,
2021 and
Chrono
talk about this
Trigger.
and look for what
Yes,
we're
that's what I'm saying. Like
Because
RPGs.
I can see my friends playing that. I can see kind of fun.
Super Mario
streams of
RPG.
that.
Oh, yeah.
And I think this round,
Final
where, you know, best
Fantasy
of three,
mainly.
switch sides, go through who can clear the fastest in the time. It gets really interesting really quickly. When you have somebody, and I think also about how
I forgot what I was saying.
You know, since
What was I talking
as
about?
old as I am, and as long ago as Left 4 Dead 2 was, the way my gaming preferences have changed. Because I still think of it as Left 4 Dead and what I did with Left 4 Dead, but in reality, right, there's for me personally been Predator hunting grounds. There's been Friday the 13th.
I forgot what I was talking about.
There's been these different things
I'm sure
that
I'd
are
enjoyed Left 4
challenging
Dead
me and my
in
friends to go
multiplayer
out.
with
And
some
then
pals.
switch up the
It's just I
teams,
haven't
right?
played
When
it.
somebody likes to,
So
like,
as of
my
right
friend
now,
is way too
you know,
powerful,
E3
they're too good as a
2021,
greener, we'll put them over on the ridden
it looks
side and have
cool.
them try to balance for it. I thought it sounded
but
really good. I'm right there with
I don't
you.
know. I
like
thought
this
maybe
idea
they'd
of
show a
one
little
of the
bit
things we talk
more.
about is, you know, for every
Tease the
round,
little Harry
the
Potter
area
thing.
plays shrinking. So that
Then
it
again,
does
they don't
become-
have that much time.
you
They got
sat
like
there,
30
you
minutes,
establish your
but
base of
even
operations,
then,
and now you've got to move all the way over there.
I think we're done though
You
with
know
Warner
I'm all
Bros.
about
That's
that
it.
Battle Royale, so
I'm
I
gonna
was
stop
like,
recording
okay,
here.
I'm here for that for sure. So who do you think you're gonna pick?
Onwards
I was leaning
to the
towards Holly
PC
with the bat.
gaming
You know
show.
me, I'm all melee over here.